I mean, the Israelis invaded somebody else's territory. They took people's homes. If you don't see that it's evil to do those things to other human beings, then you're in a different universe from me.
Well, it's interesting because you just said that you live in a different universe from people who don't see the evil of what Israel's doing. Gabor Maté, who we are interviewing for this documentary I'm working on about Holocaust survivors and their descendants who are speaking out against what Israel's doing to Gaza, he was giving a talk and he told the woman in the audience, you and I live in a different world.
We are approaching October 7th.
Yeah.
When the horrible massacre happened in Israel. How do I find compassion for these people?
Which people?
The animals that did that.
The animals that did that. I get your point of view, okay? In your point of view, everything you read actually happened the way you've read it. And then let's take your question. How do we have compassion for these animals, okay? If I saw the world from the perspective that you see the world from, I would 100% agree with you. But that's not how I see the world. If you do a poll in the United States, and most people will know nothing about what happened to the indigenous people here. Nothing. The genocide, the torture, the rape, the starvation. And in some states in the United States, it's illegal to even to teach it in the schools. Now, do you think the average Jew knows anything about the indigenous people of Palestine? So, these animals that you talk about, you know, the first massacre of Palestinians in Gaza didn't happen last year. Didn't even happen 4 or 5 years ago when they killed hundreds of children with their bombs. It happened in 1956. But just let me just a second. They massacred 200 civilians. Do you know about it? You've never heard of it. Of course you haven't heard of it. That's why you can call them animals. Otherwise, you'd see them like human beings like the rest of us. Okay? I'm not debating with you anymore. You and I don't live in the same world. We don't. You're a good person, good heart. We don't live in the same world. Just let me finish, because you live in a bubble, that's why.